OCR GCSE Computer Science, Episode 34, Testing. Now, in this video, we're going to look at the types of programming errors, the types of testing, and test plans. So, programming errors. There are two main programming errors: syntax errors and logic errors. So, syntax is when the compiler or interpreter doesn't understand something that you've typed because it doesn't follow the rules or grammar of the programming language. Now, a logic error is when the compiler or interpreter is able to run the program fine, but the program does something unexpected. For example, it's something more that humans can recognize. Say if you said to do 2 plus 3 and that equals 6, for example. Now, there are two types of testing that you also need to know about: iterative testing and final testing. So, iterative testing is when the program is tested whilst it's being developed, and often a programmer will test a module, fix any errors that they find in that module, and then test it again. They will then repeat the process until that module is working correctly, and then move on to the next module. With final testing, the whole program is tested at the end of the developmental process, and the whole program is then tested at the same time to check that it all works together. Now, the sweet spot is using both of the testing at the same time because you want to be able to know whether that all of the modules are working to see where the error is, but you also want to see if the modules work together well. So, iterative testing will help fix the small errors, and final testing ensures that all of the subprograms work together, and hence a good combination of both is necessary. Now, finally moving on to a test plan. So, a test plan outlines exactly what you're going to test and all of the possible paths that a program can take. The test data that you use in your test plan should fall into one of the four categories. So, a normal test data, which is just things that a user is likely to input; boundary, which are values at the limits of what you allow; invalid data, which are inputs with a correct data type but still wrong; and erroneous data, which is inputs with an incorrect data type and therefore should be rejected. Now, often in the exam, they ask you to differentiate between the invalid and erroneous data, so make sure you're well aware of the differences. Now, this is the structure of a test plan. So you have your test numbers on the side, your description of your test data, so is it normal, which type of data test is it, your result, and then if there's any fixing needed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, No Waffle GCSE and No Waffle A-Level, with a range of subjects. Good luck on your exams and see you soon.